MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's the home opener of this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. D. Gordon is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Here's Marcell Ozuna. It's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees. One out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. In is Christian Yelich. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
1-0.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Kiermaier on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Rays, center fielder Kevin.
First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Stanton has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting second.
Digging in, Matt Duffy. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Right there for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Evan Longoria next. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. At the knees, strike 1. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got to battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
The 0-2 once more. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out with the man at first. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Settling in now, Justin Bour. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Now in the box, Quentin. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Rasmus. 2 gone. Standing in, Derek Dietrich. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Rasmus has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the 2nd.
Catcher Wilson.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Stanton on the run, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he is out on the tag. Into the box, Brad Miller. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0 delivery. Ball 2. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
On the ground, softly towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down. At the plate, Colby Rasmus. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
JT Realmuto.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Ground ball left side. Duffy from the outfield grass. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. Right at $2.30 with the batting average coming into this one, so it's mostly been a struggle for him. Here comes the 1-0. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Ready for another chance. D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gordon.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on it.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Duffy backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Marcell Ozuna 0 for 1 here in the early going. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. Hit in the air to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Giancarlo Stanton now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Shot toward right center, and this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. And a second run is across. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bour. He singled his last time up. Lays off 1-0.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Rasmus looks up. Gone! Striding in once again, Quentin. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 7.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Misses, ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. Duffy over to his left. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a... Stepping up to the plate, Steven Souza. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swings through the slider there.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batting 9th, first baseman
Logan Morrison is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Yelich is under it. 1 out. Now he'll throw back to first. Digging in for his second. At bat, Kevin Kiermaier flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
1-1, here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Yelich on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he is in there. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Now batting, Matt Duffy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Derek Dietrich. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Derek Dietrich.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 1-1 delivery. The curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snap-dragon hook right there.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first.
Now
Dietrich is retired, and there's 1 away.
JT Realmuto.
Stepping up now, JT Realmuto. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Ryan Schimpf. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the end. In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
3rd baseman, Evan.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Now to the plate, Wilson Ramos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. At the plate, Brad Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And this will be fouled away. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. Down the third baseline. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Striding in, Colby Rasmus. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike. And the here's D. Gordon now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
D. Gordon
sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Here's Marcelo Zuna. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Runners on the move for second. Push softly over toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And no shot for Rasmus. He's in safely at third. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Giancarlo Stanton now 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
Well, Matt, he's thrown less than 50% first pitch strikes to hitters in this game. And you just can't survive and think you're going to pitch deep in ball games with that percentage.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. Become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here. Justin Bour is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
That one's in there. 3-1. Hit out toward second. Gloved by Miller. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Ready once again. Quentin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Ready for another shot now. Derek Dietrich. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Longoria is there to put it away and finally put an. So digging in now, Steven Souza. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Designated hitter, Steven Souza.
Hard hit ball to second. Schimpf brings it in. 1 away. So striding forward now, Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 1-2. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And ready once again, JT Realmuto. A hit in 2 tries so far.
JT Realmuto.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rasmus has a read on it. 1 down. Digging in to try it again. Ryan Schimpf. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, D. Gordon. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now, Matt Duffy. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Yelich. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, number 10.
Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Ready for another chance? Evan Longoria. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Fouled off into the seats behind first. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Popped high in the air. Schimpf is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Marcell Ozuna,
left fielder Marcell Ozuna,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and that misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Too high, and it's 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Christian Yelich is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Ready on 0-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it 1st and 2nd now. Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. This is line to left. Dickerson has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he will make it back to 2nd and be content with holding on there. So striding forward now, Justin Bour. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded to the right. To 2nd for 1. Relay to 1st in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Brad Miller. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Second baseman, Brad Miller.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna looks up. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Now at the plate. Vance Worley comes on to start the inning. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Gordon is up with it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in, Steven Souza. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive by Gordon. He's up with it. The throw in time. Digging in now, Logan Morrison. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is flared out towards 2nd, and this will be put away easily for the out. trying to pick things up where we left off. Quentin, he'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Number 7.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it one away. Stepping in, Derek Dietrich. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Adeiny Echeverria will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Duffy into shallow center. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Rasmus has a read on it. And that retires the side. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
And leading off for the Rays, center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Kiermaier.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Ozuna giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. Now to the plate, Matt Duffy. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Duffy.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. He'll get it into second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. So stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Dickerson.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Schimpf onto the grass. And the inning is over. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder, Ryan Schimpf. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And this is going to be a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
The batter, number 9.
Here's D. Gordon now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Ready now, Marcell Ozuna. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Wagner comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Not close. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2. And there he goes towards second. Hit out towards second. Miller towards second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. In is Christian Yelich. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Gordon is on his way home. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Settling in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2-0 count and the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0. I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Catcher.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Swing and a liner. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Brad Miller. He went deep last time up.
Brad Miller.
This is pulled into right. Stanton is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
For Tampa Bay.
So striding in, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game.